Liu Xingjun, often known as Yi Long or One Dragon, is a Chinese kung fu fighter who hails from Dezhou in the province of Shandong, China. He's frequently referred to as a Shaolin monk. The Shaolin is the largest school or style of kung fu in China. Yi Long had previously referred to himself as the world's most outstanding Shaolin Kung Fu monk. However, the Shaolin Temple in 2010 denied the fighter's association with the temple. Nevertheless, with a record of 75 battles, 62 victories, 12 losses, and 1 draw to his credit, this self-proclaimed Shaolin Kung Fu monk is so formidable, so strong, that no one can defeat him. That's, of course, if they even dare to try. Are you wondering what made Yi Long a superb fighter? His success is based on his determination, skill, luck, and a combination of all of these. In this video, we'll look at Yi Long and see what makes him such a brilliant fighter. However, before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Trend Loops and hit the bell icon for instant notifications. Now, let's get into it. In the beginning, born on April 1st, 1987, Yi Long was a Chinese Wushu practitioner. He began training at 14. Inspired by his father's stories of Chinese martial arts, he wanted to pursue a career as a fighter. He even used the alias Shaolin to avoid confusion. He strongly supports traditional martial arts and has a significant following. He is self-trained in Shaolin Kung Fu and got training in Wing Chun Sanda, Muay Thai, and other martial arts. He fights in the super welterweight, welterweight, and super middleweight categories. In 2007, he was crowned the Guangdong Faoshan International Wing Chun Champion. In the summer of 2009, he began competing in Wulin Feng, the country's oldest and most prestigious martial arts program. Fight style. Yi Long, the self-acclaimed world's #1 Shaolin Kung Fu monk, demonstrates a different fighting form from traditional Shaolin Kung Fu. However, his battle style is remarkable. He'll frequently let his guard down and rely on his inner strength to keep himself from being injured. While competing in kickboxing contests, he does not kick and instead strikes with Western-style boxing moves, making him highly vulnerable to attacks. As absurd as it sounds, this is all strategy. He has an unconventional training regimen in which he practices Tai Chi and other martial arts to prepare for Muay Thai contests. He also practices other martial arts to improve his overall fitness. Iconic fights. Yi Long takes great pride in his kung fu skills. He attributes all this to his self-proclaimed iron chin and Qigong iron shirt, as demonstrated in his bout against Brad Riddell. The attack took place in December 2011. When the video was initially posted on YouTube in 2012, viewers were taken aback by Yi Long's tenacity and determination. Yi Long endured a flurry of heavy strikes to his jaw without flinching or twitching. The entire event resembled a scene from a sci-fi film where you'd expect a cyborg is untouched by human punches. Because of his iron chin, he was able to withstand his opponent's attacks, forcing his opponent to get exhausted. However, he eventually reacted after the assault of full-weight punches by serving his tired opponent with a few well-placed punches and a couple more knee kicks. Riddell was pronounced the winner of this event by a unanimous decision, unfortunately for Yi Long. Although he displayed absurd bravery, permitting his opponent to go on the offense lost him the fight as he strangely dropped his hands and stood there defenseless. He most certainly was taking those punches, but there is always a technique to what Yi Long is doing when he is fighting. His breathing control and meditation play a huge role in his overall performance. Not many other fighters would be able to resist such a relentless barrage of blows from Riddell and even live to fight again. In 2015, in the most famous fight, which was adjudged the fight of the century between Yi Long and Boka Banchamek, Thailand's middleweight Muay Thai kickboxer, these two fighters from two distinct martial arts styles squared off in front of millions of viewers in Asia and around the world, and the world took notice. The duel between these two was a spectacle to behold. The first round was a whirlwind of activity, incredibly tense and exciting. Like before, Yi Long knowingly let Boka land a punch on his face, but it did not work out as well as planned. Yi Long later landed hard punches and tremendous kicks that knocked Boka to the ground twice in the first round. Even though the Chinese fighter had a large home crowd cheering him on, Boka, the master of his profession, quickly took control of the situation and fought his way back. They both put in their best efforts in the ring that day, attempting to dominate and outdo the other. Because neither of them gave up until the last round, 3 rounds of combat at that, the winner was chosen on points, and to the surprise of many, Boca was awarded the victory. But the rivalry between these two did not end here, as a rematch took place in 2016. In this rematch, the initial judgment of the 2015 bout was reversed, and Yilong was declared the victor by the judges. In this third fight, Yilong proved himself to be a genius. When the 5'10" welterweight Yilong faced off against the 7'2" super heavyweight Hangman Choi, he showed no indications of being intimidated by his opponent's size. This was the first time the seasoned pair had faced off in a match on the Malaysian Kickboxing Association circuit, and the fight followed a strict set of rules, with only one 9-minute round to play with, and only one way to win. This unusual fight could only be won by knockout. A spinning kick to the Giant's midsection resulted in a knockout in less than 30 seconds, bringing the Giant's entire 7'2" frame crashing down to the ground. The Shaolin Monk is so strong, he can't be beaten. Aside from being the 2012 CIK World Champion, Yilong has also won the 2013 Wulin Feng World Championship, the 2014 Muay Thai Super Middleweight World Champion, the 2014 Wulin Feng World Champion, and the 2015 World Championship title of kickboxing. He also has a successful acting career, in which he undoubtedly incorporates his martial arts training and experience. Some of his films are Copper Skin Iron Bone 2019, Chinatown War 2019, Chinese Peacekeeping Forces 2019, Captain America Civil War 2016, Boxing Champion 2017, and The Dream of My Director 2015. Are you a fan of Yilong's fighting style? What are your thoughts about his fighting skills? Let us know in the comments below. Please hit the like button to let us know that you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to Trend Loops and hit the bell icon so that you're notified whenever we post new content. Thanks for watching.